Alright, so all my boards made it. 25 of the Trex boards, 11 of the 12 footers, and 1 of the 16 by footers, and one fascia board. Let me go over here and cut them loose and count them. Alright, so I see a problem with one of the boards. It's going to be too much of an issue unless I got a bunch like that, then I am not going to be too happy. A little bit of a scuff right there. That's how it came. Alright, so I got all my wood stuff moved, and I'm just going to show you my path real quick. Alright, so there you have it. I got all my wood up here stacked, ready to go. 50 trips. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm ready to start work on the deck. Got all my junk laid out. Got my wood. First thing I'm going to do is measure my board 14 feet so that I can get my post cut, and then I will start the process. Okay, so I got my hammer drill and my 1/2-inch masonry bit, and I have started to put my anchors in my concrete. So I got my holes drilled in my concrete. I'm using 4 1/4 inch, 1/2-inch concrete anchors, drilling down 3 3¾ inch into the concrete, putting about 3½ inches of the anchor in, leaving 1/4 inch for the bottom. And I'm going to come back with my ratchet and tighten those down. And yes, I was off a little bit on my concrete posts, but I measured it and it all seems like it's going to work. So I mean, that's 14 inches of concrete there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Alright, so you can see I'm measuring it. I'm going to go to 3 1/4. Actually, I'm just going to go 3 inches. I'm going to put 2 marks on there, one at 3 1/4 and one at 3. And I'm going to drive it down to the 3-inch mark. Alright, a little catch up here. So I got my backboard on. I got my post in. I got my level. Got my mark here on the, you can see it. I already pulled my line across, checked it. My levels, string level, level across here. Gotta get this board on here, and she's not. It turned out alright, I think. By the time I get it all framed up, it should be nice and sturdy. I'm using 3-inch screws. That should hold it. And I'm going to take my Sawzall and I'm going to trim the tops of these off. And then whatever I need to, like at the 16 inches on center, I'll go ahead and put a couple boards across there if I need to. And wait and see how it comes out when I start blowing the duck boards. Alright, so this is where I ended up yesterday at the end of the day. I ended up with 2 in. I went ahead and put all those hangers on, thinking I was saving myself some time, only to find out that it's not going to work. So I'm going to show you why, so maybe you can save yourself some aggravation down the road. This is the one I used right here. Alright, so this is the shorter one, is the one that I used to put all these hangers on yesterday. And it worked great. You know, the template worked great for putting them on. I mean, this wasn't bad, but what I ran into, so this is the next board right here that's going on. This is the end of it. I'm going to be using it. Now, let's try this one over here. Alright, so if you look right here, you can see that it's a little higher. So I have to redo all these. I'm going to be using the board that's actually going there to refix these. So I know it's not supposed to be exact, but I like to be as exact as I can, so everything goes together nice. Alright, so that's where I'm at. Alright, 16 on center. My 16 mark is right here. Center the board on your mark. Make it flush. The hanger up there. It's done. Alright, so coming along here, I am off a little bit. So this section is narrower than that section, so I'm gonna fix it now. I already unbolted the post, and I'm gonna reposition the concrete anchor thing right there. It's down far enough that I don't gotta cut it off. So I'm gonna re-drill it, and then I'll push this over, and it should put me right really close for the rest of these. They'll all be about the same. Alright, so I put the nut on so I don't damage the threads while I'm hammering it back down into the concrete. Alright, I got the new hole drilled. Just got to put my concrete anchor in there. Push that board over. That should give me my 8.5. Alright. Alright, moved over. Let's check the measurement. Alright, so I'm getting rained out. I didn't get as far as I was hoping to get. I did get all the framing up, and I started putting in some stabilizer boards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to cut. And I got some other stuff I want to do on the outside to help keep the critters from going underneath it.